It's because I thought about it. If I want to do this challenge, another challenge for him to try to do, I got to do this video separately for the challenge only because, somewhere along in that sales pitch, we put that challenge in there and we got to make this out in the open. All right, so as I said before, one of the challenges I was asking for a particular individual who wanted to say that his technology was better than 12. Keep in mind, he was saying that the screen that he had was the Cinemax and the Personal Mix. And other screens he tested against 12, he claims that our screen paint comes out so dark you can't see it. Now, his product may produce a bit of a higher white level because it is a lighter screen versus a black screen, but our product basically can produce an image where, as I said, it's not going to be so dark you can't see the screen at all, which I'm just playing this demonstration. But in this challenge, this is going to be a star field contrast demonstration. First, I'm going to show off my technology and how it reacts using bright, beautiful colors versus his product, which we have right here. And then we're going to switch over to the contrast demonstration, which is the star field. And we're going to be doing that demonstration again, fully lit environment, plenty of light. Both of us own ultra short throw projectors. His ultra short throw is a P1. I think it has something like 1,500,000 something thousand something to 1. Contrast, it is way up there. My projector's contrast capability is only 4,000 to 1. That's it. All right, so we're going to be doing this in a fully lit environment. I'm going to back up here and show you the environment first things first. So you can see all the way around. You can see how much ambient light we have coming in. I've got my curtains pushed all the way back. Plenty of ambient light pushing through as it should be. And keep in mind, we don't have any awnings cutting off half of the screen or any of the light coming through. This is actual full light coming in and making contact with the screen. On top of that, if you look at my overhead lights, I don't have a huge shade wrapped around it to block any of the ambient light. This is actually a clear lamp shade. Those of you who've had these kind of shades are kind of, I think the clear shade right here. You can see light dispersing everywhere. So, as I said before, this is going to be, I think again, a 1 day or 2 day challenge. I'm pretty sure on that. All right, so we'll start the challenge right now. And like I said before, if you're going to challenge our technology, keep in mind what he'll do is he'll stay to those bright levels and try to say, well, my product, his screen comes up too dark. We want to see how your screen pans out when it comes to doing a contrast demonstration. Now, I just got to figure out exactly what the heck I did with my Fire Stick here. All right, so I just came out of my save mode right there. Because as I said before, in a lot of the demonstrations, he will not do any form of contrast near our black screens at all. He won't even attempt to do it. Because the reason why he won't attempt to do it is because his screen would flaw. Now, when we do our demonstrations against his product, we're going to show bright levels, colors, the whole 9 yards. We show everything, right? Then we show contrast. We just don't switch over to certain videos that are going to favor him. And keep in mind, like I said, if it was our product, it would do the exact same thing as we're doing here live. It's not, and that's why we know when that screen comes up too dark like that, it's more he's tampering with the product when he does that. But as I said before, we do our demonstrations fair here. We don't cut any corners. As you can see, we have projector, we have screen, and we have well-lit environment. Look at my windows on the back. See how they're all the way pulled back. I've got plenty of light pushing through. It's a very well-lit area. And this is what we're expecting from him to do. The exact same demonstration, but he's going to have to show that contrast level. All right, so let's begin. Let me see if I got the going. There we go. Anytime they reset us, when I go, everything bounces back. Hold on for a minute. Let me go downstairs and grab my other cell phone. I'm going to record my phone as I'm doing this because I don't want anybody coming and saying, hey, he's changing the settings on his phone. So I'm going to do a recording of my phone as I do this. I'll be back. if I can do 2 live demonstrations at the same time, which is curious. Let me see if I can do this. I think I can. All right, I got 10% left on my phone. I can pull enough of it off to show everything from there. All right, live demonstration of challenge. All right, there we go. I'm going to, let me see what I got to do here. I'm at 9%. All right, so let's begin. How fast we can get this done. All right, just got to go in here and get all this done right here quick. Work with another phone here. My phone's a little different, so we're doing a live demonstration of a live demonstration. All right. There's my thumbnail of my screen. And I would like to rotate my screen over if I could. That would be nice. We do the screen in portrait mode. No, we have to do it in portrait mode? Okay, we're going to do it in portrait mode. My phone here is a little buggy. All right, so here I am doing a live demonstration of my live demonstration. As you can see, my phone's at probably around 9%, so I got to get this going right now. All right, I'm doing a live demonstration of my live demonstration on my cell phone. I'm going to be showing my settings within my phone right here. So we'll go to my settings in my phone right there, and you can see that my settings are in normal right here, and we're just going to basically go in and switch out these settings. As you can see, there we go, doing all my settings in my phone, and you see the screen still remains the same. All right, so let's start this. Recording off another phone as I'm recording off that phone. We're going to go back, bring it back to my regular settings. So I'm recording my phone in live as you're watching me record my phone in live. And you're watching how his screen is showing up against my screen. All right, my phone just died on me. So I'll be able to upload that video. And once I get a full charge, we'll repeat this again because I never did a live on live, which I kind of like that now. I want to start doing more of those. So you got a chance to see me do a live demonstration of a live on top of a live, showing my settings first on my phone, which I did display. And then after that, I basically went in and showed you the live stream as it was actually going on. Now, this pretty much debunks anyone who comes and says, oh, he changed his camera settings or this, that, and the other. It's 2 live streams going off at the same time. So that's CROW Screen Paint, his personal mix, versus our Supreme Black. Now keep in mind, what's that you were showing? That is actually me showing a live stream recording of my phone settings, because our screens produce such amazing images that CROW and his followers started trying to start a rumor that we're doing special effects with our phones in order to make our screens look that way. So what I did was I took my second phone and I did a live stream of me showing my settings in the phone I'm doing the recording of, and then showing the live stream of the live stream showing the screen. Because they can't accept the fact that our technology produces a better image, even though the screen is jet black. So what we're showing in this demonstration right here is, like I said, I keep it fair in my demonstrations. I know my screen's going to pull 100% contrast level. It's a black screen. But I also want to put it over on the lighter colors to show you that even with his personal mix, my screen can still maintain contrast and beautiful colors and a bright enough image that you can see the screen crystal clear without it coming up too dark. And this is the slander that they painted against my technology, so to speak, by saying that my screens came up so dark that you couldn't see them, and it was something that you didn't want to purchase. But here I am showing you live.
For people living with HIV,
so that's what that camera was for.
And ask your doctor about the target.
We record. Sometimes I have to do a recording of my work showing that there's nothing being altered, no settings whatsoever. Let me show you how much light, first things first, we have in the environment. Because as I told you, when I do demonstrations, I like to make sure that my environments are very well lit. Both of my windows are opened up behind me. There's plenty of light pushing through. As I said before, he has similar the same setup in this environment when it comes to his projector. He has two large windows, actually three or two large windows sitting behind the back of him. Usually when I see those demonstrations, he will have the blinds either from here, letting a little bit of light push up from the bottom, and keep in mind he has awnings over top. So that's going to block any light coming through from the top and pushing downward. So that's going to be blocked. Are you promoting projection screen? Please have me. No, this is a screen paint. We develop a screen paint here. That's what we have. I would suggest, because this is a challenge video, go to the next video we just did. We just did a promotion. And if you look at the link in the bottom of the description, you will see our website, and you will also see my email. Just hit the website. There's a ton of information on there that will let you know exactly what our company is all about. We sell screen paint, not projection screens. I think I'm reading this correctly. Make sure I read this correctly. You're promoting a projector screen. Please help me. Yeah, just go back and check out, look at the description in the video. All the information's right there. Our website is right there, and you can go right to the website. There's a ton of information right there, and that'll tell you exactly what we do. We make screen paint. That's what we do. That's what we do. We're just putting a challenge out for somebody who basically has a habit of basically trying to say that his product is equal to ours. So that's what we're doing in this demonstration right here. But yeah, go back and just check that real quick. I'm going to be doing a paint on wall demonstration. For those who've been dying for me to do a wall, we'll be doing that today also. Now, like I said, in his demonstrations, Crow will stick to high, bright colors. He'll add a black paint or substance to our paint to make it look really dark. And then say, hey, look how beautiful the image is. You don't want a dirty, dark image. And that's how he tries to slander our product. When I do a demonstration against his product here, I will show bright levels, and then I will show the contrast. His product in any way whatsoever is not tampered with in any way whatsoever. It just can't keep it with our technology because our screen's black. It produces contrast and much deeper colors. As we explained, we showed this off with screens like Elite screens and other high-end screens that they kind of all react the same way. Now, this is a challenge we have for Crow. Starfield demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
Here we go. This is a challenge that we have requested him to do multiple times, and he has basically run away from it. So we requested a Starfield demonstration. See when the color red comes up? I haven't even done color patterns in a fully lit environment. But this is what we've requested, a Starfield demonstration in a fully lit environment. Keep in mind, his projector is a P1. It has something like 1 million, correct me on this if I'm wrong, please do. It has something like 1 million to 500 something. So what projector are you using? I'm actually using a 720p. That's a 720p ultra short throw projector I got off eBay for 150 bucks. That's what I'm using. That's my projector. $150. So I paid for it. I bought 4 of these. I got 4 of them throughout the entire house. But yeah, it's 100 about 3,600 lumens. And my contrast on this one is 4,000 to 1. Now keep in mind, Crow's I think is 1 million to 1, something like that. 1 million something to 1. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. I really appreciate that. That's the whole purpose. The whole purpose. People get on us about using 720p projectors. I'm here trying to show people that, look, you don't have to spend a lot of money when it comes to a projector. You don't spend $3,000, $4,000 for an ultra short throw projector. Went on eBay and bought a $150 projector. One of the projectors in here cost me $59. That's the one I got downstairs on the living room. And it looks fantastic on the screen. It's not the projector that's having the problem. It's the screen that's having the problem. But that's just to show you. So this is a challenge that we're giving to him today. He has, I think, 1 or 2 days to complete the challenge. And as you can see, I did display light levels on my screen with no problem. And now I'm showing contrast demonstrations on my screen, and this is what he has to achieve. I can automatically prove that my screen can produce a bright enough image that you can see crystal clear. Now, like I said, the white levels aren't going to be as high as a white screen or a light gray screen, but it's nothing that's going to basically deteriorate your picture quality. You're still going to see the image perfectly fine with no problem whatsoever, as you were able to see with the display of the animals on the screen. Now, when it comes to contrast, this is where these other screens will fail miserably. They cannot pull a contrast level. I can come in here and I can watch Star Trek, Underworld, any kind of dark commentary, Batman, whatever I want in here in a fully lit environment, and that screen's not going to wash out on me because it can maintain a contrast level even with a projector with a 4,000 to 1. I can bring a projector up here with 2,000 to 1, not even a ratio rating at all. It doesn't make a difference because your screen is black. It's going to always pull a contrast level. So keep in mind when I shop for a projector, model number of my projector is, because I got my phone on a charger right now. Let me lean it over a little bit. There's my model number right there. Now they had the UM361, that's one that I bought, and one is the 51. You can find them, go on to eBay, type it in. I bought from 3 merchants on there, 3 of them. I bought 3 projectors from 3 different merchants, and all of them. I'm going to cut from the challenge real quick for this customer to help him out. So that's one that I ordered right there. The most you'll pay for it, and the most I paid for one to see exactly how much more I would pay, it's around $200. That's Blue Technology. This is not even out yet. That's our Blue Technology right there. That's the same projector. I think this one is, that's a 61. I got to clean my projector, I know it. That's the 61. Right there. That one I paid $59 for. That's what I paid for that one. Going to the kitchen. Let me see. We got one here in the kitchen and we got another one there. Let me see which one's which. 4K Fish, YouTube. And you could plug your Chromecast to the back of them or Fire Sticks. I have a Fire Stick running through mine. See, there's my Fire Stick running through mine right there. So let me see. We'll do this one right here. There we go. That's Black Technology. This is the screen paint right here. If you're interested, this is the product right here. Now, we're having a sale on the website, as I said before. I'm plugging this into the challenge. Wow. Oh, whatever. All right, so for the customer, we're having a sale on the website right now. We have a reduced price cut on the screen paint, and it does come with a free 6x10 blackout cloth. This is free. You get this for free when you order the screen paint. It's our Christmas sale. So that's the black right there. And then over here, we have it on the table. Projector's right there, except for it's upside down, but same projector. And I have it on the table. Now, the cool thing about these projectors have a tabletop setting, which means I can actually, you have to get the stand for it. The stand you can get on Amazon for $100, but once you lock it onto the stand, it automatically, there's a button in there that you have to click, and automatically converts it to a tabletop mode. And that's what I'm using right now. We're just gonna run my PS4 through that today. But yeah, they run for, on eBay right now, they go for $130. You shouldn't pay no more than $180 for one. You shouldn't. So keep in mind that 3 projectors at $150 a piece, and then the other one, I mean, pretty much for what some people pay for ultra short throws, and I used to have the Optima GT56. I paid $1,400 for that projector. Because our technology is what makes the projector look incredible. All right. So all the information is right there, my friend. Just go check it out on the website. There's a model number of the projector, and you can go out and I'll put a list of the model numbers of projectors underneath this video. Right now, I can do the next video. We do the paint on screen because it's something completely different. All right. So let's continue on real quick. So this is a challenge we have for CROW. We are requesting again for the 4th time. We are requesting for him to do the demonstration of a Starfield demonstration. And the reason why we're requesting this, especially at the Cinemax, is because in one of his demonstrations, he did display a 12. And in that demonstration, he showed off, and it wasn't even a 12, it was a very dirty image that came up. And that dirty image, he basically showed all the bright colors on the screen. If you're going to do a demonstration, you got to be fair. And so my demonstrations, I do bright colors and I do contrast. So you have to be fair. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. We're just trying to get him to do a fair demonstration, that's all. And he's not going to do it at all, period. So he has 2 days to complete the demonstration. Oh, let me show you something really quick. Like I said, angle gain. You have to be able to pull up a 190-degree viewing angle from top to bottom on a star field in a fully lit environment. Like I'm gonna give you the other challenges are kind of berserk. Look how much light we have in this environment. That is my 135-inch screen at 16:9 in a sun-filled room with a ton of light in here. And there's more light in here than it is in that room over there now. Yeah, it gives you the peace of mind because you can sit here and you could enjoy the watch games and movies and everything like that. I can watch TV shows and watch the game, football games in here with my curtains open. I like a lot of light in my environment. I don't like my place to be too dark. Football highlights, YouTube.
Getting that from YouTube.
If I want to sit back here and I can watch the game, I can watch the game with all the windows open. Sit here and watch the game, see how bright the white levels are in the technology we develop. So like I said, him trying to sell off as being so dark you can't see it. There you go. If it was so dark, you wouldn't be seeing any of that right there. And at the same time I'm looking at that, I can stare out my window right now and check out somebody playing golf.
Has been better with him in there. 3 down on the first possession. Here is Gibson. Good run. Antonio Gibson, first down and more.
Now he's realizing he's going to get a lot of touches during the game, and he's not pressing as much.
So Peyton Barber comes in and running back the blitz, and it gets to Smith. The old Tampa Bay Bucks in 2003.
Batman scene.
Getting that from YouTube.
Catch it was.
Batman Tumblr scene.
Getting that from YouTube.
I like that Tumblr scene. We'll take the one with the bike. See? I can watch the movies in here, lights coming on, everything just making different screens. Not gonna wash out. They're like TVs. You want to know how that screen was made? This is a screen made out of a bed sheet. Yep, that's a bed sheet projection screen. I didn't want to spend the money for the blackout cloth, so I went out and I went to Walmart, paid $9.44, and bought myself a bed sheet. So that screen was made out of scraps of wood I had in the shop, a couple of rusted brackets, and I just built me a scrap screen and got some a bed sheet, coated over with our technology, and there you go, out of a bed sheet. Yeah, chances are he's probably so. I wouldn't put it past him. I'm not the only person that Crow's done this to. There's a few people he's done this to. There's a few people who used to make screen paints back in the day. They don't make them anymore because of him. There are a few of them. He was actually becoming friends with them. They were sharing ideas back and forth, and he was taking and integrating their stuff into his stuff. And then he would basically downgrade their stuff by basically messing up their product. Can't do that with us. We don't play around like that. But like I said, with his product, no, I've seen his product already. He doesn't pass any of our tests. Our screens go through vigorous testing. I've never seen doing demonstrations like this whatsoever. That's why we gave him the Starfield Challenge. If any of his screen paints have that capability, that challenge should be done by today. $4K, outer space, relaxing.
Getting that from YouTube.
My demonstrations are much, much different than his. I have keep in mind, this is the easy stuff. We have demonstrations. In order for one of these screens to get a label, they got to pass a test. There's a certain test they got to pass at the end. One of the tests is they have to be back 20 feet. And they have on 800 lumens at 20 feet. And they have to be to pull up an image in a light filled environment. One of the hardest tests the screens have to pass, they have to be outside on a projector of 1,000 lumens at 13 feet back, and they have to pull up a star field outside, not inside. Our ambient light rejection tests are all done outside. This is why the screens can pull off images in the house with no problem. Because when we test the ambient light rejection, when we test that particular area, how the screens can produce images inside, those tests are all done outside. Now, if you could pull an image off outside with no problem, inside is a cakewalk. So no, he's not on our level. We've already tested. As a matter of fact, and I'll tell you why, because yesterday I did a demonstration and this matched perfectly to gray primer. The personal mix, which there was a demonstration that CROW used to have on his channel that was basically displaying how to make his product with 2 teaspoons of black paint and white paint, matched the personal mix perfectly. So from a chemist's point of view, I already know exactly, just from seeing that alone, exactly how everything you have over there is designed. But I can show you here in a fully lit environment, no problem. Let me go down and get the other stuff. No, I forgot. That's his whatchamacallit challenge. But then again, he's not going to match any of those. And keep in mind, I have a kitchen drawer full of certified sample sheets of high-performance professional screens that have we already beaten. That's what I test my stuff against. I test myself against high-end screens. And before you mention Black Diamond, I'll put a document below that you can read through that we were in contact with Black Diamond Screen Innovation back in 2015 that eventually ended up with lawyers involved. But you can read through those documents if you want. That Black Diamond said in their email that they find our technology to be promising. And black diamonds are not even black. They're actually, what do they call them? Gunmetal. They're gunmetals. They're like a kind of a dark, slick gray or something. But they're not black. We're the only ones with black technology. All right, with that being said, we give CROW, I think I gave him 2 days or 1 day, I forget how many days I gave him. Starfield demonstration, fully lit environment. I don't want to see any half-shut blinds. I want blinds all the way up to the top of the window sills. The environment must be bright. If you can remove that giant window shade off the giant shade he has up there. If you notice, we have no shade up there. Remove that off there altogether. You know, I want to see all the corners in the environment, everything. Everything must be nice and bright where you can see everything in the environment. And wish you the best of luck. Really do. All right, gotta go. Sales starts tomorrow. Like I said, free blackout cloth for the screen paint, free 6x10. Blue is going to be launching somewhere. The pre-orders for blue will be launching somewhere around, I don't know, maybe the 13th or 14th. We're going to have a pre-order shopping cart that's going to pop up. The official launch date for blue is going to be somewhere the first week of February. Keep in mind, only pre-orders will be accepted when the shopping cart opens. If you place an order, you are not on that list, your money will be returned back to your account. The reason why we have to do that is because we're doing a certain amount in the shopping cart. We have to do a certain amount for companies. We have companies interested in that blue technology. So we got to make sure we have enough for everybody, and we're only going to do pre-orders only. Once we pass that month and we basically can make enough to generate for next month, then anyone can order anytime they want. All right, got to go, and thank you. I'll be back on later on to paint the wall for the paint on demonstration for those who've been asking for that one. All right, got to go, and God bless.